Me and my mother were very, very close. She was like my best friend. And when I lost her, it was like my whole world crashed.
I grew up without a father, a single mom, 3 kids, but I made it out, finished high school. From there, I went to the military for 2 years.
At the age of 14, I was raped. I went to juvenile hall for assault and battery. I was fighting, really confused and just angry inside. And when I got out, I did a whole change around with my life.
I have an 8-year-old son. When he was first born, I started to look at where my life was going, and I decided to go to college.
We know the greatest and most permanent path out of poverty is education. And in today's economy, that really means a college education. Of the Boston Public School graduates who are going on to college, 37% are enrolling in community colleges. And if you look at the low-income students, that percentage goes way up.
Probably about 2/3 of our students are the first in their families to go to college.
Community colleges are their gateway to a better life.
And when they make that leap, they bring their families along with them.
I just want to be a nurse because my mother, she was sick all my life, and I actually was there to help her, and that's something that I enjoy doing.
My 11th grade year was my turnaround.
She finished school with her GED and went to college and was on the verge of giving up again after all the things that she'd overcome because she didn't have enough money to go to school.
I was just at my breaking point because I just couldn't afford it.
These are students who are working every day both to go to school but also to make ends meet, to provide for themselves, to provide for their families.
The majority of students who go to community colleges are doing everything right. They've gone through, and many times, not great public school systems. They've faced many barriers in their life, but they're still in school. And they're still trying to make a better life for themselves. They're still trying to pursue the American dream. More than half of them every year drop out because of financial barriers.
Only about 37% of BPS students who are enrolling in community college are graduating after 6 years. Single Stop addresses the non-academic financial issues that low-income students face.
It's like one-stop shopping for community services. You can come to this one spot at the community college and pick them up. So at the same time you're getting your education, you can get this service, and those benefits help you stay in college.
They, at a very low-cost way, help them get the financial resources they need to stabilize their finances and the finances of their families so that they're able to complete the degree.
Every year there's at least $65 billion, and that's billion with a B, of resources that are left on the table that could go to 20 million low-income working families in this country. And we try to bring all those resources into those families so that they can help pay their way and stay in school.
A lot of times this information is so disjointed that you have to navigate a maze, a Byzantine labyrinth, just to find your way through, to connect all the resources that you really need. And so having one spot that you can go to and connect you not just to one resource, but an array of resources. Now that to me is not just helpful, it's actually transformative.
A lot of these things I didn't know I was eligible for.
Students can find out what they're eligible for in terms of childcare, housing vouchers.
They referred me to public assistance and food stamps. They gave me book vouchers. They gave me Metro cards.
Tax services, legal services, any type of help that for a student will make the difference between whether he or she continues in school or simply drops out.
I felt like they would never give up on me. Like it was kind of a, if you're here, we're here.
I think Single Stop can be a game changer on poverty in this country.
It's one of the best things that have come our way in a long, long time.
I'm still in school, I'm still receiving my health insurance, and it's not running out. And that's a very comforting feeling to do what you need to do and not have to worry about everything else.
I'm motivated. I'm motivated to stay in school, finish, do my nursing, and then just start my career and live on my own.
The success of countries and their ability to compete economically is going to depend upon the ability of their people to compete educationally.
75% of community college graduates are in the Massachusetts workforce a year later. So this is an opportunity to create the workforce that Boston and Massachusetts are going to need to be successful.
If there was no single stop, I would be, I would be broke, out of school.
If it wasn't for single stop helping me with all this, I would have had to drop out.
There is no happier feeling, no stronger emotion than on the day of commencement as Single Stop becomes an integral part of Bunker Hill Community College. I can visualize hundreds more students crossing that stage, shaking my hand, and getting their diploma.